hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm starving.
We got food from Wawa again, and we couldn't decide what we're going to see today. I think we're going to see the Book of Eli. We almost caved in and saw Avatar. You know what I mean? Because everyone kept saying, you gotta see it, you gotta see it. The thing is, we just
Wasn't I right, though? You told me, I didn't see the video, but you said under the last one when I'd stated, I know everyone's gonna go, what? You didn't want to see it? What's wrong with you? It's so good. You said people did say that. I was right. I knew it.
The thing is, for all you know, it is good. Here's the truth. We just don't want to see it. That's the truth.
The thing is, I saw a few clips of it, and from what I saw, the effects look like a video game. See, what gets me, as everyone says, it's so groundbreaking, it's so amazing. The effects are like, it's like they say that it's like a breakthrough in technology. I said, well, then why do I feel like I'm watching a video game?
That's half the other problem, too, is when people talk about something too much, I'm not as interested anymore.
Well, if you build it up, if some people would have said, it's okay, it's fine, and I saw it, then I probably would really like it. But the thing is, you're overbuilding it. It's like, why do I feel like I'm watching a video game? If they said the effects aren't that good, the story's padded out, but it's pretty cool, well, then I would like it.
Let's just drop this Avatar thing. So we're gonna go see the Book of Eli today.
I don't know too much of what that's supposed to be about.
I think it's like a Mad Max kind of movie.
Okay. Yeah, Mad Max is cool. I'll probably like it.
You know, like an end-of-the-world futuristic kind of thing.
Cool. Well, it's Denzel Washington, you know, he usually doesn't fail. So.
Now, last time you put cheese in your sub, MJ, what was that about? People had a problem. Even though I put the cheese in my sub, too, it was a big question. All these people kept saying, cheese on the sub.
I was wondering what you said, because when we were driving over here, you said, maybe you shouldn't put cheese on it. What's what I said, why? I thought you liked it. You said, well, people said you put cheese on it. I'm like, you're going to let what somebody else says affect your decision? Like, usually I have slices of cheese with globs of mustard on it. There's nothing wrong with that.
We also thought about doing this new series, if people are interested, called Storytime with Sean and MJ. Where we like tell stories of our lives in middle schools and whatnot.
Yeah, and I'm sure some of you will be like, that was so funny, that was so messed up, it was so creative, how did you come up with that?
It's like, it's true, it's reality.
It really happened to us.
I know. Like, everything we say is pretty much the truth. I mean,
yeah, I mean, we really haven't exaggerated anything.
I know. So let's see you eat that sub now.
No.
Fine. Come on.
No.
Fine. Come on, MJ.
No.
All right. Hi, MJ. What are you doing? Why are you walking away from the theater? We haven't even seen it yet.
The movie's not for like another 40 minutes.
Well, what does that mean? We should sit in there and save the seats.
It means that,
and watch the 20, MJ.
That means I don't want to watch the 20. I watch most of those like all the time at work as it is.
I know. And like, you know, last week we saw Dave Wakel's. Yeah. Come on, MJ, let's go. Yeah. So we're going to come back here in a few minutes and then we're going to see the Book of Eli.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Still touching the wall.
Don't touch the wall.
It was inspiring looking.
Don't touch the wall. One day, a couple years ago, remember when we touched that truck?
Well,
and then we wrote something weird on the truck in the dirt, and the guy came out and was like, "Don't touch the truck."
It's like, and you're like, I didn't do anything. All I did was like wrote in the dirt. I didn't hurt anything.
Don't touch the truck.
He's like, no, don't touch the truck. And he had this real stupid face.
I know. And the funny thing was that was about not even 3 months ago. You know, MJ, don't you just love walking around Target?
Yeah, well, it's better than Walmart.
I know. Anything new with you, MJ? Look, MJ. You told me you wanted a leopard skin rug. Didn't you?
Yeah, but now everyone's going to want to send one to me, and they're not going to send the right one. This isn't the right one.
You told me you wanted to lay that out on the ground and look like Burt Reynolds in that nude picture he did years ago.
Yeah, but it has to be authentic. It can't be that imitation crap.
You told me that was one of your dreams.
And now you splatted it out to everybody.
To emulate Burt Reynolds.
Now you splatted it out to everybody. Now everybody's going to know all my dreams.
I know. Just like how you wanted to, like, pose naked in a photo with Fabio. I mean, you know.
You just had to go and splat that out, too.
But you told me this for years. You told me about this dream of Fabio and, you know, having a romance and stuff.
I'm not ready yet. I haven't proved to myself that I can do it yet.
Oh, all right. People keep saying, MJ, where's your wedding ring or your engagement ring? It's like, you already told people it's over.
I think some people...
People keep bringing it up, though.
That's proof that you have to watch every single video in order to get what's going on.
Sometimes you only bring something up one time, and then that's it.
Yeah, except people skip that video, and then they skip to like this one, or the one before this one.
Because right now, somebody's probably fast-forwarding through this going, this is boring. Who wants to watch these twits walk around Target? You know, and like walk in front of diapers and stuff. It's like, I don't know. Look like on sale towels and stuff and on sale socks. I mean, if you didn't see this video, you wouldn't know that you can get men's track pants for $10. I mean, we have let people know about $5 men's track pants for $10.
You're a little close.
I know. Okay, MJ, mind flex. Do you want to put that thing on your head?
I'll probably make the thing explode. What I was going to say before is, in case you were wondering why I was wearing a pair of gray pants like those, you would know why, because of this video.
Track pants?
The track pants. So in case in the next video, if I am wearing track pants, it's like, where'd those come from? Because
Where'd they come from?
from this video.
From where?
From Target.
From where?
From Target.
Where?
Target.
MJ, all these seagulls are going crazy over there, and like, didn't they all at first sound like screaming kids going, ah!
That's what I thought it was. I don't get why. The only place you ever see a seagull is either the ocean or a Target or a Walmart parking lot.
Well, I never understood that either. I don't know.
I don't know.
You think maybe? I don't know.
You said that there's possibly like a giant pool up there.
That was a cheap joke.
Oh.
It didn't go anywhere.
Who's it for?
The Target managers. The DM and GM use them.
Well, right now it's not a really good time to go swimming outside.
Well, they use it anyway. They don't care. They don't let things bring down their love, MJ.
I know.
And they had Edward Scissorhands in there on Blu-ray for $10.
Deal?
So if you don't have it, get it now.
Yeah.
I know. And MJ doesn't have Blu-ray, MJ. No, you don't. You still have VCR only. See, that's the reason why MJ never shows us DVD updates. He doesn't own a DVD player. You only have a VCR. Isn't that right?
Well, there's some things that are never going to come to DVD that I hold near and dear to me.
You can come clean. You don't have a DVD player. You only have a VCR.
I have a PS2, and that plays DVDs.
Yeah, right. Hey, MJ.
Hello.
Now we're back at the same place again after like a minute of other business of no point at all. So after this, we'll show you what we thought. We'll tell you what we thought of the book of Eli. Hey, MJ.
Hey.
Show these things. The Mr. Bean things, MJ. Like, why do they like make that?
Look at that, look. This one's all sprinkly. This one's like one, look. Look at the difference. Look. This one's like that. That one's like that. This one's like that. No, this one here. But look at this one. It's all like one straight thing.
Oh, I love how we talk about pointless bullshit. Oh, I know, MJ may have a glimmer of redness to his face, but don't be worried, he just ate too many tomatoes. So, MJ...
I like strawberries more.
Well, we just got out of seeing The Road. No, Book of Eli.
The Book of Eli.
Now, you may confuse it, there are a few similarities, but this is basically The Road with 16 times the budget. But The Road is still a great film. But this film is very different. This one's very different, though.
I'd actually like to watch this one more. See, in The Road...
The Road's like, more depressing, though, in certain parts, too.
Plus, like, the dad's, like, real whiny at the sun at points. And this one, Denzel Washington's a kick-ass guy. There's a difference.
I know. And there's a lot of things about this that could be spoilers, so we're not going to reveal any certain details.
Yeah, and we don't want to ruin it, because I'm going to say right off the bat, I'm not recommending you see this. I'm commanding you to see this in theaters.
And the thing is, it had a lot, like, a real feel like Road Warrior and Mad Max, you know, those movies mixed with a bit of Waterworld. I know some people don't like Waterworld, but you know, it had like the Waterworld type goggles and stuff and outfits. It was almost like a mix of all these things in one.
I know. Only it wasn't like a cheap remake or anything. It was totally its own thing.
It's basically Denzel Washington is traveling west with something in his possession. Like, we don't want to ruin anything.
We don't ruin anything.
He just has possession.
Some of you probably are going to post under this video and go, "Ha, I ruined it." Well, screw you. But
I know. The thing is, like, I don't know, because like people always like, you ruined it. You gave away a detail.
Not ruining anything.
That's why we're not saying anything specific.
Something of great possession, and there are certain people. It's in the future, and certain things are valuable. And
it's like 30 years ago, something happened to the world, and like people died and some didn't, and he has like one of these possessions that this one guy wants.
This one guy in this minor society wants, and he goes, if I take this, I can, make an even greater society, and they'll listen to me. And Denzel's got it for the right reasons. And then there's not too much I can really say. This really does show me, though, how Daybreakers, now that I think about it, that was a 4.5-star movie. This was a 5-star movie.
Mila Kunis was in this, too.
Yeah, she was in it, too. She was really good in it, too.
I know. Everyone in this movie was really sweaty, though. You know what I mean? And, like, there was funny shots like this a lot of the times. It's like, stay still. It's like this, like, real close. Like there, and they're like, oh, yeah. things like that. But it really was like another one of those like kind of cannibal. It was, like I said, very much like a Mad Max, but very different though. It wasn't the same exactly.
Right.
It wasn't like, you know, just like fighting for I don't know.
I do recommend see. Like
It's
I said,
definitely one to see. It's definitely a good
now,
one.
it is R, so if you're a teen, then get somebody 21 or older to go with you and stay in the theater, because that's the rule now. You have to be 21 or older to stay with someone who's under 17 in the theater.
I know, and it's directed by the Hughes brothers, who did From Hell and a bunch of other movies. Did you ever see From Hell, the Jack the Ripper, Johnny Depp movie?
I think I missed that one.
Yeah, they've done really good stuff though. This was really good.
This was.
I don't know how big the budget was. It's hard to tell exactly.
Well, it did not scream cheap at all. It didn't even whisper cheap. It screamed really good.
Yeah, it was,
and like I was right though. Denzel has never done anything bad. This was amazing.
And this was actually an even better thing than some of the other things he's done. It's much more acting was involved than, you know, some movies he does that are like sort of just typical movies, you know what I mean? But this one, he actually got to really show like a lot of like acting.
Yeah, this one, like the continuity flowed perfectly, and none of it was padded out. Everything in it had a good meaning. Everything in it had had the right purpose. And
remember, for a while he used to make like 10 of the same movies a year. This one's not like the same of all the other. You remember what I'm talking about?
No, I know this.
Remember, like they all like lumped together as like similar movies.
At first, I actually was even thinking, you know, there's a lot of these end of the world movies going on lately. Like there was The Road. There was
Doomsday.
Doomsday 2012.
Everyone forgot about, yeah.
Only out of all of them, this is the best one.
I think it was. I really was.
At first, and you will even think to yourself as you're watching, you'll really feel. I feel like I've seen this so many times, but when it really gets into it, you're like, wow, this is actually really different.
And if you notice too,
original.
in a few places they actually used like 80 cents. Remember when the movie opened, they used like Tangerine Dreamish 80 cents, which you haven't really heard much in a long time.
Which is a shame, but they bring it back in this.
I know. This is definitely one to check out. And we will say though, it's like, we're not like religious people or something, but this is, because I know there's like a lot of religious undertones to the movie.
Yeah, there is.
But like we don't like it for that reason or anything. We just think it's a good movie.
But it does have a really good place in it. It does fit perfectly.
Yeah, it does. For this movie, it fits. But this is definitely something to check out.
Like I said, there is not a thing about this I would change. 5 out of 5, definitely. I'd give it 5 out of 5.
Why'd that cut like that? It was like, and no, someone wasn't saying, "Well, are you filming here?" It was just like somebody walked by and was going to ruin our delightful shot.
I don't know. I just have to. You know, we didn't want someone to be like, "Hey,
thank you."
On your video.
When, you know, Macy's.
I know. I miss Hex and Nordstrom's.
This used to be.
Which one is the one that left?
Hex.
Yeah, I miss Hex.
No, but Hex is still there, kind of. The spirit of Hex is still here. It's just now called Macy's.
Yeah, it's basically the same thing, really.
Although the original Hex in the mall, there was bias though. Remember originally the basement had this real cool like 80s look, and then they updated and put all these lights in.
The styles aren't as cool as they were 20 years ago.
I know. That movie though coming out, 1986 Hot Tub or whatever that's called, Hot Tub Time Machine.
That looks awesome.
I know some people are probably gonna give it problems. But I think it looks good.
Has to give it problems.
I think it looks good though.
People are like, go back to the 80s. Shut up. This is the best time.
That Clark Duke kid is doing good too. Who's in that? Who was in Sex Drive?
Yeah, I know.
I was thinking. I always say this story. I saw him at Comic-Con and he was interviewing me. I didn't know who he was. And he was like using all this foul language. Yeah. I talked to him forever about stupid stuff. I'm thinking, this guy represents Fox Family using all these dirty words. I'm thinking, he must be like they just found him or something, but then I found out later who he was. Oh, MJ, we're in the mall. How do you feel in the mall? The current New Age mall.
It smells really strange in here.
It does, and somebody dropped all kinds of money in the mall. MJ, what happened to the idea of the fish place? I don't know if we mentioned it, but we had this big plan for it, and
they said there'd be a 2-hour wait. The place was so packed. Well, even if there wasn't a wait, there's no way in Hades I'm going in there and eating around all those people.
It was one thing, I'm sure you know about us, me and MJ are not people that like being around big, gigantic groups of people.
I know. I mean, even if there's like a small group of trendish teens, which there were in the place where we got this from, we're not eating in there either.
This whole mall, though, like it's basically just called Teen World. It's like there's not one person over the age of like 18 in this whole mall.
I know.
And if they are, they're all in like Macy's. That's it. Just want to try your...
I tried it. It's good.
Oh, MJ. Hey, MJ, now we're in Kmart. How'd that happen? You were having these really weird, like, hiccups.
Yeah.
They're like, here you go.
I think you said it because if you eat rice too fast, but it wasn't that I've eaten lots of rice real quick. I mean, I think it's what was in that rice. The way it was made, I mean...
I don't know. How did you just eat some mustard and dill sardines?
I would, but I think what I need right now is some, some pomegranate juice.
Look, MJ, since your computer doesn't work, here's one just for you. And it's internet access, too.
It does? On that little screen?
Uh-huh. It takes almost 3 hours to load YouTube.
All the keys here are different than they're on a regular keypad.
It's a special computer just for you, MJ.
Just for me? It's not like they made it for me.
It's only $20. It's got free Wi-Fi. I mean, you can stand. I mean, is it really that big? What? MJ, is it really that big of a deal if you take 3 hours to load a website? I mean, come on. Hey, MJ.
Hey.
How's everything going, MJ?
It's fun.
Are you mimicking the way that guy was who spoofed you?
Yeah. Yeah, that guy was acting real strange. He was like standing there stiff the whole time. It was funny though. That girl was like
the 5 awesome rejects. Look at this! Look at that!
Like the way it was funny though.
Now I want to let you know though, I just put the page up. Our friends at Low Budget Pictures, I made a page for them, are working on their new film Boner University, MJ. And those of you out there, click the link on the side of this video if you're interested. You can help produce the film. And those of you who help produce, you can give 10 cents, you can give $1, you can give as much as you want to help produce this film.
Yeah, please do help produce. It will be a great production.
And I'll be in the film, and maybe MJ doing something. Who knows? And basically, though, those of you who help produce the film, you get your name in the credits on IMDb and everything, as well as you're able to write a line of dialogue for any character in the movie you want. So you can have anybody say the weirdest stuff you want, and you also get your name said in the film, and your name on the DVD box art, and the DVD box art for distribution.
Mm-hmm. Maybe even we'll say your name.
Yes. So definitely, though, check that out if you're interested.
Yeah.
Just making sure there's nothing that says the address of this house, MJ.
Oh, yeah.
I should know after living here for 3 years, but I don't. Is everything all right, MJ?
Fine.
But I only brought this up now because the thing wasn't done until the last few minutes ago. So definitely that link is on the side of this video. Check that out. Mm-hmm. And thanks for all of your help. If you haven't seen any of the other Low Budget Pictures films, they did Taint Light, which just came out, which was a Twilight spoof, which did really well. MJ, they did Terror at Bloodfart Lake. They did Malva with Debbie Rochon. They did a number of titles. So definitely look up lowbudgetpictures.net and you can find all about.
Did you name off the one where they were in that movie theater?
And Film Crew. It says, like, if you work in a movie theater, this is the movie for you to see.
No, I know. I like that one, too. I loved all of them, honestly.
But thanks a lot for all of your help. Thanks for watching this video. And we'll see you next week. No, get out of here, MJ. And check out the 5 awesome rejects.